Hey folks, Bridges here. So in the last video, I created this box on Fusion 360. The idea with it being eventually being a hinged box. You can see I've created the hinge on one half of on the right side of the box. Okay, I'm going to make the corresponding hinge part on the left side be actually attached to the lid. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Right now, what we're seeing is a work plane that I've put basically halfway across this solid body, which is my box. Okay, I'm going to leave that work plane visible, but I'm actually going to turn off the body, which is the box portion. Okay, subsequently, I'm going to turn on the visibility for body two, which is my lid. So I'm going to turn on the visibility for the lid first, and I'm going to turn off the visibility for the body, and there we have it. So now we've got a lid that goes with the box that we are going to need to add a hinge to the back of, aren't we? Okay, so we can do that if you've been following. If you haven't, you might want to start with that first video first. So to do that, I'm actually going to use this sketch 2, which I've got hidden at the moment. And there it is, right? Great. So let's go ahead and project, okay? Right now, sketch 2 is actually on this face of the lid. Okay, we want it to go back and be projected back, just as if we had a digital projector throwing a shadow, right? We want this line to be projected back onto this yellow plane right here. So it's pretty simple to do that. Okay, I want to go up here and I want to create. You know what I need to do before I can project that? I need to create a new sketch. So I'm going to do a new sketch on this golden plane, which we have created. It was an offset plane, offset from the side, half the distance, which is 1.5. So I'm going to sketch on that golden plane. Okay, now I'll be able to come up here and I believe it's under create. Um, I'm looking for project, and there it is down at the bottom. Project or include. Okay, and I actually want to project. And looking at it from the angle here, I want to project this circle. You see how it shows up on my where I'm working now, and also this circle. So now that's really slick right there. So we're going to say finish sketch. That's all we needed. We were just projecting off of the old one. So now at this point, we can go ahead and turn sketch 2 back off. So that original is gone, and we've got the projection of it, the copied version of it on my new plane. From here, folks, it's pretty simple. We're going to extrude just like we did before. We're going to extrude this outside ring. Okay, we want to go this way. And look what it's doing, it's cutting. Okay, so let's actually change that cut to a join. Look at that, it's making a new, it's adding on, and we're going to go back to the end. Okay, if we started at halfway and go to the end, it should be a distance of 1.5. Oh, and look, it's pulling it the wrong way. I forgot my negative symbol. So negative 1.5 makes it continue the way we were going. And just to verify that it ends where we want it to end, yes, it does. But look at that. It's got that corner in there that we don't like. So we'll deal with that next. We'll go ahead and make this extrusion happen. Good. All right. And the computer thinks we're done with sketch 3, but we're actually not, because we want to do that extrude remove, don't we? Okay. We're going to go ahead and turn sketch 3 back on, which is what I did here. It was I had to expand my sketches folder. So sketch 3 is turned back on. It's the blue sketch that I'm seeing right here. That's cool. And I'm going to go ahead and extrude once more. And it's not even letting me choose that. That's because it's wanting to give me a new body. Let's go ahead and choose cut. It should let me cut that segment right there. Oh, that's no good, is it? That's not what I want. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look at it from a different perspective, a different point of view. Okay. Remember how we projected that sketch onto a new surface? Let's do that again. Let's create a new sketch on this outside surface. This is the back, the left side of the box now. And I want to keep that isometric angle. And I want to go to project, which is under create. And I want to project this old circle that I used to have right there, and now it's on my new work surface. So I'll say finish sketch now, and I can go ahead and as we were trying to do before, we're going to extrude that little corner bead. Okay, instead of coming out and joining, we're going to go back and cut, and we want to cut across the entire surface, the whole 3 inches. So it's again calling it a negative distance, so I'll call it negative 3 inches, and that does in fact encompass the entire width of the box. I will say OK. So now we have what we're looking for. When we go to the left side and look down that tube, it's hollow all the way through. Okay, when we look at it from the other side, you can see that there's that little section missing in order to accommodate the pin that we're going to put through there. Now it should be, when I go back to and turn on the body one, okay, you can see that they're both there. That's pretty nifty, isn't it? You can see that I could turn off whatever sketches that I wanted to turn on or off, get rid of that sketch. Everything looks pretty good. I don't know why my lines are showing up right there, but I'm not too awful worried about it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this video a success. The last thing that we were going to do in the next video is we're going to place a pin through that hole that goes through, and I'm going to show you how to constrain that box to where it can open and we can limit the motion. All right, thanks for watching this video. Please catch me on the next one.